That's why it's the greatest Batman ever of all time.
There is that guy that's.
Oh yeah, that's. I've actually got this pulled up.
Okay, go for
And
it.
well, it was something I wanted to talk about. Twihards are gonna freaking go hard on it, but freaking Robert Pattinson, right?
Yep.
Yep, gonna
Cedric-
be Batman.
Cedric Diggory
Yeah.
is Batman.
What the fuck?
But what is the Batman going to be about?
Well, I'm looking at villains right now. It is rumored that they're gonna go full Batman 2 and have Catwoman and Penguin.
Okay.
Wait,
And rumors that the Riddler will also be in this.
I thought I remembered seeing an article that said something about Batwoman.
That
Oh,
is a
that's
CW show.
Yeah.
Oh.
That,
Remember when she was on The Flash? Was it The Flash? It was the Crisis
It was
thingy.
the Flash. It was Crisis on
Crisis on
Earth.
Sure.
Earth X,
Something.
X,
Yeah, that
X
one.
Earth, or
Yeah,
I don't
Crisis
know.
on Earth X.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, that was the Nazi one.
This was
I
the
don't
one
remember.
with the book and the guy in
Yeah.
the purple.
Yeah.
I obviously was super impressed by those episodes.
Yeah. It's very forgettable. So, I mean, I'll watch the Batwoman show. I'll give it a fair shake and see.
Yeah. I don't know. This last episodes of Flash were a little. Once again, yeah, they have the same problem of not knowing how to write their people, and they forget that they've already gone through this.
I
So,
mean,
same argument for me.
I know they have to write out Cisco.
Are they going to write him
He's
out?
done. He's not coming back. I don't think he's coming back next season.
Oh, the actor?
Yeah, and neither is
Oh.
Caitlin Snow.
Oh, that was not real well,
I don't
well
think.
set
It
up.
wasn't.
I think.
Cisco, I could maybe see, but...
Yeah, she just like.
But I just thought he
or
was
maybe they're
be...
going to have him back for the first few episodes as guest stars, and then
Nah, his walking out kind of seemed like he was.
Yes,
It's Cisco's time to shine, or whatever it was.
That's why they depowered him, which sucks because they never did his powers right for starters.
That's a horrible argument anyway, because even Caitlyn should have been like, Cisco, if you weren't Vibe, we wouldn't have been able to win today.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they went to the future, but we wouldn't have been able to do anything.
No.
Just to let you know that you're still a viable team member.
Yeah,
and
it's
I don't know
like,
why
you're
you
a
want to.
very important member of this team, and you've lived with superpowers for like 5 years or 4 years now, whatever.
In fact, here's the other thing: is the fact
and she
that,
was cool with it.
yes, there. But that's what I'm saying is she was cool with it. Like, hey, yeah, I get it. You know, you're this, you're that. Now he's gonna go be like, yeah, I'm not, and be like, you don't want to talk about this first.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
And that was
with
just
the-
a throwaway line from Thawne of your powers or something. He's like, I'm more than just my powers, or whatever the freaking line was. It was such a throwaway line
Yeah.
that they latched on to be like, I want to be normal.
Yeah. Normal's overrated.
I think it was stupid. I also think it's stupid that they were giving the criminals a choice. 'Cause somebody did it, actually summed it up pretty easily. It was, you're giving criminals a choice, and if they say no, then they go to jail because they're murderers, and then they're on death row. So,
I may not know what we're talking about.
with the whole like cure
cure.
thing
Oh.
of, we have to give them a choice.
Oh,
Like,
to take the cure?
yeah, they're
Well,
they're criminals who are using it for wrong.
yeah, but I mean, some metas were just coming in to take the cure.
And that's okay if they wanted to do
Especially
that.
when there's a meta-killing serial killer out there. It's like, ugh.
That I could understand being like, yeah, I want to take the cure because of that reasons.
Yeah.
But most villains are going to say, F
I'm
you,
good. I'm good.
and then you're going to put them in prison for life
Man, there's...
and or on death row.
yeah. Wait, but you got superpowers. You might escape. I mean...
And then get caught again and then get
Yeah.
put in jail for the rest of your life. Or
Yeah,
you
and-
take the cure
mean-
and you're normal.
how many meta prisons are in comics that actually keep them?
True.
None.
Plot reasons.
Everybody gets out. So...
For plot reasons.
Plot reasons. Young Justice is coming back in July. I thought it was June, and I was sad when I found out it was July.
Oh.
It's like July 2nd when Spider-Man comes out. But, you know.
Wait, for...
Far
Spider-
from home.
Far From Home.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thwip.
I didn't see the
You haven't seen the spoiler trailer?
that, or I haven't seen the
He never watches the trailer.
interview with Tom. That is his name, right? Tom
Yes.
something.
Hollander.
Hollander or Holland?
I think it's Holland.
I don't know.
No. Oh, no, it is
Tom
Holland.
Netherlands.
There is a Hollander, and it is not him.
But even he said he was confused with the ending of Endgame going into Far From Home. Be like, yeah, I don't really understand.
Well, I think he was doing that on purpose.
Could have been, because maybe they did explain it in the movie, or that director's just ignoring it.
That you're talking about the time jump where some people are 5 years and some people aren't. It doesn't matter. It's reasons, man.
Sure.
I mean, you bring in
Plot
everybody
reasons.
back. Yeah, plot reasons. It's a mess, and we talked about it last time. Everybody's coming back 5 years. Some people have moved on. Your house ain't your house no more because you missed 5 years of payments.
Yeah. Maybe the loan.
Man.
Well, maybe the
Oh,
loan.
it gets better. Everybody's been used to having half the population for 5 years, production-wise, food, infrastructure, all that jazz. Now you brought everybody back, and we're not ready.
That would be, yeah.
There's no jobs.
Your
Well,
job ain't there anymore. Maybe.
Your job's not there anymore. The job you're probably going to get is probably going to be producing food for yourself and
Yeah.
the other people that came out.
Why you gotta bring up, like, actual real-world
Real-world
applications
problems.
of what...
Because Tony didn't think about it.
Right.
Instead of just saying, hey.
He wanted to keep his daughter when he should have just brought everybody back
But the
5
thing is, though,
years
he's
ago.
gonna keep his daughter because you would just be resetting the 5 years she was
Yeah.
alive.
Like, here's the thing you could have done. Brought everybody back 5 years ago and then have magic and bring everybody, the Avengers, forward 5 years. That died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But did they, going back to the Batman,
Batman.
did they say what's slated, or is it just like, hey, he's being cast as Batman now?
I mean, it's the Matt Reeves film. I don't know much about it. I know Ben Affleck was doing one for a while, but I think he just totally 100% pulled the shoot.
And that's another thing. I don't understand why we're doing another Batman movie. I thought we were going forward with the Justice League
I
thing.
think he's going to be replacing
Oh, he's
him in Justice
replacing
League. Yeah,
him.
I think so.
That's not going to be noticeable.
I'm not 100% certain. Don't quote me there. But
Yeah. That's not going to be noticeable. I saw somebody pull a picture with him, and then they did one with...
all I got to say is he needs to start working out now.
yeah. Who was it?
Yeah.
Maybe get some steroids in that
Michael
boy.
Keaton.
Yeah.
As Michael Keaton as the old Batman, and him as Batman Forever. Batman.
No, not Batman Forever.
The one with the
about
red
that-
Batman.
Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond. That's
Yeah.
it.
That'd be cool.
Now, that'd be
cool.
But you can't do a Justice League in that.
Hey, you can. Static Shock's in that Justice League, man.
But they're so like
Or yeah.
apocalypse at that point. Because it's all kind of like been deteriorating.
Oh man, there's a Ninja Turtles versus the Batman movie.
Coming out?
Yeah, it's probably already out.
So animated?
Yeah, that's actually why I jumped onto DC animated. Or the DC Universe streaming thing. I was like, oh yeah, and then I just started watching Young Justice again because it wasn't out yet, and I was like, oh, Young Justice is so good.
I haven't finished
It made me laugh again.
at all. The what else did we have on
The
slate?
Robert Patterson movies Batman fans need to see. Yeah, no.
Well, now I want to know what that list was.
Oh, you want to know what that list is?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're making me click on it.
I am.
Cosmopolitus,
That's a weird movie. It's
The-
all in a...
The
Technically.
Rover,
Don't know that one.
The Lost City of Z,
I keep meaning to watch that.
Good Time,
Nope.
Damsel,
In
Nope.
Distress?
Nope, just Damsel.
High Life. I didn't think he did anything after Twilight.
Oh no, he's done a ton of stuff.
Yeah, these are all like 2017, 2018 movies. I didn't even know he was in the Lost City of Z.
I still don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
he definitely.
What's the weird one about the elephants?
That's not it.
It's like water for elephants, or
Oh yeah, that's not on here.
it was the one where he's in the circus.
Yeah, that's not on here.
The
He definitely. Somebody give that boy a sandwich.
is he that skinny?
He is that skinny.
He's thin.
No, if it makes sense, but it's not going to make sense for
He's got more like
Batman.
he's got like a Spider-Man kind of physique, not
Yeah, I
really
think
a
a lot of
Batman
people-
physique.
I think a lot of people were thinking he was going to be Spider-Man.
An older version.
Maybe. It's curious what they. I can't talk about it. You suck.
Can't talk about what. Oh, the trailer.
Far From Home.
Yeah. When is Guardians on slate to be released?
Oh, I don't know. They haven't started filming yet.
Oh,
So we got a while.
probably because they kept going back and forth on
Who's
who
the
was
director?
director.
Yeah.
It's Gunn.
Oh,
He's
I'm
the
glad
director.
it's
again.
actually back to Gun.
have you seen Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen with Gerard Butler? Oh.
I think I've seen Olympus.
Maybe.
There's a third one called Angel Has Fallen, and where Gerard Butler's being framed as the bad guy. Should be pretty good. It actually makes the other two look real bad, which they are real bad.
Yeah.
But it's going to be far more entertaining.
No, I'm thinking of Atlas Shrugged because there was a part 1 and a part 2 for
and
that.
part 3.
I don't know if I ever saw 3. But
Sometimes when you scroll real far on one of those things on Amazon Prime, it's like, oh, there's a part 3.
Game of Thrones fans petition to remake season 8.
Yeah,
that won't
that's
happen.
not gonna happen.
no, it'll never happen. But there's like
But
there's
there-
like 500,000 people
No.
on the
Yeah,
list.
and they're on like change.org or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah.
no.
That's
the-
where they all
here's,
the ones
here's the that's where you
That's where you go to do a petition.
that won't ever make
do
anything
a
happen.
thing. Yeah.
So here's the and the people who are signing that petition are like, oh my god, that's out of character. It's like, no, it's not. It's 100% in her character.
It is.
They just botched.
Rushed it.
They rushed
just
it.
botched the transition.
They did. I mean, they really did. It totally makes
Well,
sense.
Yeah.
It's
They
just,
rushed it, but they did it. They rushed it in a way that people don't catch it. Like she hasn't been eating, she hasn't been drinking.
Oh, there's a theory behind that and her not eating thing.
No, it's not a theory. I mean,
No, Varys was trying to poison her.
well, we already knew. Yes, that's not a theory.
Oh, okay.
They were talking about it in the
Okay.
episode, but subtly.
Yeah.
But they were talking. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, a lot of
it was
people-
very rushed.
A lot of people missed that.
It's like she's not eating. Well, you'll try again at supper. Like, I mean, that's pretty there.
Yeah.
And then, and the fact that no, she doesn't really have any close friends there now, and the only close person doesn't really want to be close to her. Just says, "Hey, I'll be your."
Yep. I'm your guy, but I'm not your
guy.
I'm not your guy.
Yeah, so therefore she has nobody to fall back
And
on.
that's when she's like, people love you, but they'll have to fear me, and that's why she did
oh,
and
yeah.
she's not
the
wrong.
reason.
No, and when you think back on all the times that she kind of was not a nice person
No, she like
from the get go.
no.
There was
mean-
a comparison with her and Cersei. And
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they pretty much
Such a good.
yeah
video.
they pretty much did the exact same thing except for slightly different, or they were shaded different reasons. Because she did things for her children and all this,
They
and they pretty much were
framed-
saying
Basically, it was all of the things that Daenerys did were all framed as somewhat heroic. And,
Right.
and-
all
but
the-
when you really
when
go
you
back
stop
and you think about it, you go,
it's like, wow.
"Oh no,
that's
she
real
burnt
dark.
down this giant thing. She
She
executed people.
Stole an
She-
army.
Yeah, she stole an army.
She stole an army. She crucified the masters.
Oh yeah, she's not been
Yeah, there was-
exactly a good person,
Yeah,
which
she definitely a little unhinged.
and
but-
she was. And in the video they talk about how like she did all this kind of stuff, but she did have people around her that
Right.
were kind of going,
Like-
"Hey, maybe that's not the best idea."
Right.
And then by the end-
But Jorah, his eyes were tainted.
Oh, well,
with love,
yeah.
So he didn't care what she did.
Also-
No,
the
but
fact
like
that she
Barristan
came-
Selmy and
Yeah,
some of those
he-
others, it was
also he saw her walk out of a fire unhurt, so it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're the
Yeah.
chosen
he
one.
drank the Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
But when you go back and you think about it, and I get it, you know, people just, they didn't have enough time to process that this is where it was headed, and it
Yeah.
was, they definitely botched
Yeah,
how
they
they were
needed
going
a
to do
couple
it.
more
It totally
episodes.
makes sense, and I can see where this goes. And if people really want to remake, just read the books. They're coming. It'll be much better, and
They're not
it's
coming.
still they're
He's already
coming.
made
I
his money. He doesn't
know.
need to write them.
No,
I-
he's gonna keep writing them.
No, he's not. He's writing fucking prequels and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have this story arc to do. Now I get it from a writer's perspective of, I don't know where to go with this. Let me do a different project right now while I'm trying to
I'm scared.
scope out these guys. But that's all he's
Yeah.
doing. right
So what you really need to think of though is the guys who are doing this season who have penned it and all that stuff are probably going to be heavily involved with the next Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, that's right, because
Yeah.
Benioff and Weiss are doing the next trilogy.
Probably with McFuss, Rain, Wiener Dick.
Ryan Johnson?
Yeah, spell your name right, Ryan.
Rian.
Rain. His name's Rain.
It's IA, not AI.
I know it. I'm just making fun of his name.
It's
because
Rian.
I hate him.
I call him Rian.
That's even better. Rian Johnson.
Now, as long as they got good writers, it should be fine.
They're writing it.
Yeah, it's not going to be good. Because it's all going to be rushed.
Because that's the thing that drove me the most nuts
I mean,
over the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones is like, once they ran out of source material, it sucked.
Yeah.
They were phenomenal adaptators. Mm-hmm. But when
And
they
they-
only had a skeleton of what's supposed to happen,
yep. and
they
did-
didn't know how to fill in.
They did a good job of filling in between the big scenes in the books that they wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
do. Like they
That was
added a couple stuff
fantastic.
and they did a great job with that. But yeah, like you said, when they had to fill the story and only had the skeleton of this is how it's going to maybe end up,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the
Hard.
picture that I saw. It looks like a picture of a horse, and it's like a really detailed drawing of a horse, like the tail and the back feet, and then as it gets closer to the head, it just literally kind of descends into like 2-year-old chicken scratch, and it says like season 1 through 4 is like the super good looking horse, and then it just keeps going and going. And I was
good
like,
analogy.
that's it. It's just, it was super well fleshed out, and then bleh.
Sorry, I keep staring at my painting.
oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the painting.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, I found out last week
Yep.
that one of the guys from my bachelor party, I wanted to do a photo, and so we did a photo of the Last Supper
Because it was
with everybody there.
perfect numbers.
It really was.
And we had a great space.
We did. We had a decent enough space to actually do it in. And once apparently there's another part to this that you don't know that I never got around to doing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually wanted to get play mats for everybody with the picture on it.
Nice.
So I might actually do it with that instead.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he apparently got the idea, I guess, after I shared it with everybody, that he wanted to, I guess, get a painting of it. And therefore, he commissioned it from a person out in Colorado. When he moved out there. And it was actually a wife of a coworker.
Okay.
And this was her first actually commissioned piece. And then I guess Tony had been sitting on it ever since season 8 started.
I don't know how long Tony's had the actual painting.
Well, I don't know either.
I
I think it was ever
seemed like
since
at least
we
like
started.
at least maybe the second episode, maybe the first,
Hmm.
because it was getting to be like, no, seriously, you have to come watch a show with us. Okay, fine. We're
then-
kind of late. Well, and I was like, you think they'd wait on us? They said, yeah, we'll wait on you, and now we know why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even that day, I got a text from Josh being like, "Hey, you gonna go over to Tony's and watch Game of Thrones?" And I was like, "I don't know. We're having dinner with my parents because it was Mother's Day,
Yeah.
and it might be late. I don't know when they're gonna be leaving." He's like, "Well, you need to go. If not to watch, then
Go.
for something else."
Just go.
I was like, "Okay, apparently you know something I don't, so okay, fine." And then we called, and then it's actually a portrait of everybody that was at the bachelor party, plus my wife, Jess, in Star Wars attire.
But still
But-
reenacting the last.
Still
Reenacting.
reenacting
It
Last
is.
Supper.
It is the Star Wars Last Supper. It's
am-
everybody from the bachelor party. So it is the photo. So everybody looks like who was there,
Yeah.
but they're now in Star Wars garb with a lightsaber, and they're in the cantina, right?
We're in
Yeah,
a
it looks like
cantina.
we're
Or
in
a
a
cantina.
cantina.
Yeah, and then randomly I'm over in the corner with Princess Leia cinnamon bun ears.
Which is funny because he's dressed as Luke.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's
well,
what we talked about that.
But he's dressed as episode
I'm-
4 Luke. And she's dressed as episode 4 Leia, which is before anybody knew they were
and they
brother
did
sister.
kiss in that episode.
Nah, episode 5.
Was
But
it 5?
Yeah, she kissed him on the cheek, though, in 4.
I'm not Luke. I'm just the chosen one.
Because no.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to rewatch all of Star Wars because I just can remember when being a little kid and watching them when they'd show on USA. That I remembered Leia kissing Luke and Han Solo getting upset, and Luke was kind of like, "Hey,"
He was
see?
like,
"What? Hey, and then I was really frustrated when she decided to
pick the smuggler?
pick the smuggler, and I was like, "No, Luke is the." And then later on, I was like, "Oh!" And then even in my pre-adolescent mind, I went, "Wait a second, she kissed her brother back in the." Did they know, like when they were setting this up and doing the movies?
They did
because
not.
obviously I didn't realize how long it was in between the movies because I watched them back to back to back because it was on TV.
Yeah, no, he had no idea.
Yeah. Which definitely makes you go,
And yeah, Nate can fill you in a little bit more, but they had an email chain about
Yeah.
the painting.
Yeah, we totally had an email chain. It was actually attached to the bachelor party email chain, and
minus Michael.
minus Michael. It started on like the 25th of January,
Jeez.
and I lost it.
It's a really cool painting. I know we can't really do it justice just describing it, but we can try.
And there's
It's
a lot
lots
of
of-
hidden.
Little Easter,
Easter eggs.
eggs,
Oh, yeah.
and fun stuff.
I don't know how many because I don't really know how many he said he put because there's only like 2 that I see.
To what?
Easter egg. I mean the Chardonnay and the cards.
Yeah.
But like as for what you're going to describe to them,
As soon
I
as
don't-
find it again.
I don't know of anything else that's there. That's supposed to be an Easter egg.
So, yeah, 25th, Josh asked if... Oh, he also texted me, like, before that, going, were you Rebel or Empire? And I was like, he's Rebel.
Mm-hmm.
All the way. He's a good guy. And then... So then he posed the question to everybody else. And he said, I won't spoil it, but it's a simple question. Rebel Alliance, or are you part of the Galactic Empire? And of course, Spaz did what Spaz does, and had a video from like the dancing Star Wars game answering that he was, Empire. And then my phone decided it wanted to say fuck off, and closed them all up. So then my brother came back saying he's Vader all the way. I came back with I'm part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor, which then got made fun of because it was a Princess Leia reference.
Wait, what now?
It's a Princess Leia reference. Darth Vader says, you're
Oh.
part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away. And then a bunch of... Todd said he's a mercenary but working for the rebellion. Carson said he's Empire. And then we started showing pictures of your coins from your bachelor party.
Woot.
And then it deteriorated from there.
Mm-hmm. So I think there's about 6 and 6. You say, but well, I guess because there's a TIE fighter.
Yeah,
No.
but there's a bunch of people that, like you said, that didn't answer
Yeah.
originally too.
So there's
So I think they probably got thrown into the
whatever mix.
yeah.
So I think it's half and half of good and evil in the thing. Because even though you said Spaz, he didn't answer, but he answered, but he didn't answer.
Right.
So he definitely looks like he's Jedi or Rebel. I mean,
Right.
but yeah, no, it's pretty cool. If I can, I'll probably try to put a picture of it up. Yeah, just actually, yeah. Well, yeah, I'll probably just try to take a picture of it and just set it up. But that's awesome. We hung it today, so it's over our actual dining room table in our dining room. I like
It's
it.
so massive. So
It
that's
is
the other part that
huge.
It is. It's huge.
It's huge.
60
It
by
is-
40.
yeah, it's like 6 feet by 4 feet.
Really
It's
6 feet tall?
No, no, it's
not.
60
Six, I
inches.
mean, 50. It's 5 feet by 4. 5 by 4? Is that a 5 by 4?
I was about to say it's not as tall as me and Michael.
No, it's not. It's 60 inches by 40 inches. Do the math.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do
Okay,
it for
so
you.
like 3.5 by 5 feet.
Yeah, maybe.
60 inches is 5 feet. I know that because I'm 60 inches tall,
So.
ish.
But anyway, have you seen? Have you got Minecraft for your Switch yet?
I have not gotten Minecraft from my Switch yet.
I'm debating it.
I mean, I got it on Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get Minecraft on the Switch and then play in the Realm. I should probably invite you to the Realm.
It'd probably be easier too if it's on the Switch.
Yeah, we have a Realm. It's basically you can play from if you get the all-in-one edition. It's basically you can play anywhere. So it's like Windows edition.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play it on your computer. You can log into the same Realm, Xbox, Switch, maybe PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it's across all platforms.
What is the well, no, because Java is different than Bedrock. Because this is a Bedrock.
It's Bedrock, basically.
And Bedrock is ahead of Java.
Is it? No,
I
it wasn't before.
I thought it's always been ahead.
No,
I thought Java's always been behind. with
it
their
was
updates.
originally 100% Java until Windows bought it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just knew one was ahead of the other one in updates.
Well, probably now that Windows owns it,
Maybe it's,
Windows is up ahead
Mhm.
of.
So
So
I
it's
know-
got some cool stuff.
I know Java is 14
No idea what you're talking about.
update release
Ooh.
is 14.
Hmm.
So I don't know what Bedrock is, and I assume Bedrock is the
Latest and greatest.
maybe.
It is because they recently just updated.
Okay.
So.
What about Mario Maker? That actually looks really fun.
Oh yeah.
Have you not seen the trailer for it?
No. Have you seen? You haven't seen the trailer for the new Minecraft in the real world either.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
It's basically like Pokemon Go, but with Minecraft.
Okay. Is it VR or is it for your mobile?
It's
Is
like, yeah,
it seems like it'd be stupid.
I don't know.
How is that supposed to work?
I don't know. I haven't even watched the whole trailer.
We'll have to watch the trailer then. But yeah, no, Mario Maker looks actually pretty damn awesome. Bless you.
It was a
Is he
yawn.
on?
It was a yawn.
Yeah, no, it actually looks like it's you can do a lot more with it, and you can put it in any universe, meaning Mario 1, 2, 3.
Didn't they do a Mario Maker before?
They did, but it was for an earlier system.
Okay.
I can't remember which system it was, but they did it for that system, and now it's for,
Now it's for the Switch.
Switch.
Okay.
And it's like you can actually multiplayer it. You can multiplayer the actual map, but you can actually co-op the building.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then with the Maker, you can actually go by if you're wanting to play somebody else's maps, you can actually set parameters for what you want: puzzle, side scroller, etc., etc. And
Okay.
then with that, you can actually do more of like it's an endless thing, to where if you put in your parameters, and then it'll just start grabbing maps like that, and it's kind of like a world where you're
Oh.
hopping from one map level to the next.
Okay.
And then if you do it without dying or blah blah blah, you gain points for doing it certain ways.
Yeah.
Or not dying and all this stuff, which I think would almost be impossible, especially with the way some people make their maps.
Oh yeah. Some people make their maps real sadistically.
And you have to kind of die to learn the map.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting. But I'm like, I kind of want to get it just to make it and all this, because it's apparently freaking awesome.
Yeah.
We'll watch it here in a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm thoroughly impressed with it, and
Yeah, you seem to be all about the Switch right now.
it's just easy.
Which is weird because you got an Xbox. And everybody else plays on Xbox.
I know. I just haven't. I don't know. I hardly play the Switch though, even.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's actually the game is actually pretty cool. You're on the online service, right, for Nintendo?
I think so.
They come out with a thing of if you buy Mario Maker 2, it's kind of bundled with online. So I guess like the first month or something.
I mean, haha, you caught my yawn. Most contagious disease ever.
I guess it's the first month for free because if you get both of them, it's $59.
No, I am actually not online. I don't pay. I don't pay for Nintendo
okay.
online.
You're a Prime member, right?
I am an Amazon Prime member.
If you go to
Since
Twitch,
2004.
if you go to Twitch, you need to hurry and go to Twitch. You can get 3 months for free.
Okay.
And-
or 2009. I don't know when I became a Prime member.
I don't know. Because if you go to Twitch, because Twitch was bought out by Amazon as well, and you're a Prime member, so you're
Yep.
technically a Twitch Prime member as well,
Oh,
then just log
That's
into
true.
Twitch, go to whatever they do. If you can't find it, I'll help you out. But you can get 3 months for free. And then after your 3 months, you can get 12 months.
Okay.
So yeah, right now they've got that kind of deal. I don't know when it undoes itself, but you can actually get pretty much a year and 3 months for free.
Okay. Huh. Nice.
That being said, they also have a fucking stupid thing out right now to where they have vouchers. Did you get an email for this?
No.
Because you're on Nintendo. You should have gotten a voucher in your inbox.
Do you think I pay attention to the emails that go, or the email accounts that I send those things to?
Okay. You have 2 vouchers. If you pay $99 for 2 vouchers, you can pretty much use those vouchers for certain games. So if you don't be stupid and get like 2 $59.99 games, then yes, you're coming out on top. But if you get 2 games that are like $49.99, then you just, in reality, you paid more for the vouchers than you did by the games by a penny, but you can at least save at least $10 or $20 if you get 2 $59 games. Yeah. But it's only on download too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to like get it from download.
I'm 90% downloaded anyway at this point in my life.
Certain games I am. There's certain games that I'm not.
I mean, I think when Halo Infinity comes out, or Infinite comes out, I'm going to get that as a hard copy game because I want the super awesome edition that comes with all the cool stuff.
Oh, I don't know if I'll get that, but this is a reboot.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, we can table this till next week, but I'm pretty sure that Infinite is a reboot.
Pretty sure it's not.
Pretty sure it is.
Nope.
Yep.
Agree to disagree.
I think it is the end of a shitty trilogy. And then it will probably reboot at that point. But it's an end of a shitty trilogy.
Which trilogy? Because there's like
the
Halo 5 and 6.
The Reclaimer trilogy. Started with Halo 4.
Maybe? I don't know.
So how is it a trilogy if they've already done 5 and 6?
Oh, no, they're doing 6 now.
Oh, okay.
That's 6, the title.
And some of those don't fit into whatever the hell they were doing. Like,
Or no, maybe it's the Promethean trilogy.
fuck if I know. What was... Because there was the ODST?
Right, which is in Reach that they didn't fall into those.
Yeah. But that's because they were swapping studios at that point, weren't they? Somebody else was taking over?
No. Reach was part of 343, which was the original Bungie. After they got bought. No. Fuck.
I don't remember their
I don't
history
know,
either.
Man. All I know is they suck now.
Yeah,
Destiny 2 and Destiny.
yeah, they've always sucked.
Shut your mouth. Are you talking about Bungie or
Destiny.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're fine. You cool with that?
Destiny's always sucked.
I'm okay with that. Oh, dude, so I almost got in an argument with somebody talking about I play battle royale games.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play PUBG, but I did jump on the Fortnite train. I do not regret it. I am an adult that played Fortnite. And then I moved to Apex Legends because I can't build. So I went to Apex because it's better if you can't build. And the heroes got cool abilities. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then somebody asked me, he's like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, why not? He's like, because it's just like, oh, what happens when you win? You go in and you do it all over again. And he's like, I just can't do that. And I almost went, you played Destiny, and you still play Destiny 2. That's literally every week you go in and you play the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's called a raid.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same exact thing.
Yeah. Except at this point in Apex and all those battle royales, you're at least pitting your skill
Against other
skills,
players.
yeah. Rather than
A computer
knowing
that
the
you've
same.
done it.
Yeah.
Already done it 100 times.
Yeah, that's a little bit more redundant than.
And the loot is random-ish.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I don't understand why battle royale finally became a thing, because it's always been a thing in multiplayer.
Right. Well, most of the time in multiplayer, you don't live once. You have respawns, and this doesn't have respawns.
Except for if you set the parameters, like
Right, you
Wolf
can
and all
set the
that, and you'd be like,
parameters
hey,
like
this
that.
is like your only life.
I mean,
I don't understand how it was like, oh my god, this is such a new concept. Ever since multiplayer's been around, it's always been a thing.
well, it's always been a spawn, and you've spawned with a gun. In most games.
Most games.
This, they're dropping you from on top, from above the world. You fall in, and you pick up the gun. Or whatever you can pick up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a mad dash to get whatever you can, and either fight people who have other stuff, fight people who are trying to find stuff, or you run away.
Yeah, I think the only new concept that they added was the closing in of the circle.
Right.
I think that's the only new thing that they
Which,
added.
I mean, you have to do, or else games will take forever.
Yeah, unless you just had a time limit and be like, okay, nobody won. Because
Which is-
nobody moved.
It would suck.
It would. A 20-minute timer where you're just sitting in a
Well,
house
yeah.
trying to snipe people that may or may not be around.
So people are like, oh, they should do solos with this, and it's like, well, no, because that would turn into everybody playing one character, and all camping in a house, just throwing down poison traps. Nobody would ever leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'd have to if they had
With
the
a storm,
circles.
but yeah. But then at that point, it'd be the luck of the draw. Whoever happened to.
I don't know. I don't think it's impossible for a solo person to win it.
Well, no, it's not. They're talking about teams of solo, because right now, no matter what you do, you're getting pitted with either two. If you go in solo, you're getting pitted with two other people to max out the team of three.
Oh, okay.
So they want a solo mode.
And this is an Apex.
Yeah.
Okay, I
They want
was
a
thinking
solo
just
mode.
battle royale.
Battle Royale in general, you have a solo mode, a duo mode, and a squad
Mm-hmm.
mode,
Okay.
and then big team battle.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Big team battle in Halo. Those were the
Those are
days.
so great. We're getting like
In the elephant.
20 or 30 kills.
That was hilarious.
I mean, I'm not great at Apex.
Mm-hmm.
I do most of the time enough damage to kill one person a game, but normally don't get a kill.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a couple games where I'll have like 3 kills or 5, and my max has been 7. So
Very cool.
I've had like 1,500 damage that I did to people and had like 3 kills and was pissed about it. And then like my buddy Danny had like half my damage and like twice my kills, and it's because he was mopping up
Everybody else's.
when I'd do all the work, and then he'd down them because they were running away.
Oh, wow. Asshole.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. You got anything else?
No, I'm good.
I think I'm good too this week. A little bit better.
Yeah.
So we'll.
I came in with things to talk about.
There you go. And it was at least, we're doing it kind of on a weekend, so we're not having to come slough off from work.
Yeah, work.
So, anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye. Fuck work.